Hello and welcome to Gunfire Reborn. I am Silky and today I am here to talk about Gunfire Reborn and the current summer update with a new character called Tao. Now, this is not going to be one of my typical gameplay videos. I'm here mainly to talk about the game, its cute little characters, and what to expect when playing the game. Now, according to the Steam library, Gunfire Reborn is an adventure level-based game featured with FPS, roguelike, and RPG. Players can control heroes with various abilities to experience diverse build gameplay, use randomly dropped weapons to explore random levels. This game can be played by single player or co-op up to 4 players. Now, that is true, and co-op is very, very fun, even though the enemies get a wee bit more bullet spongy as soon as you kind of end up in the co-op. Now, as for the game itself, it offers you, at its current state, 5 different heroes. You have this cat hero, specialized in elemental and also, I think, debuffs. Then you have the explosion guy, who also goes with dual wield, lots of explosion. Close quarters fighter with Quinn John, who is, well, I call him the battle chicken. I know, it's a parrot, that's a joke. Doing there lots of stuff. Sniper and long distance lightning cat Lai Luo. I might pronounce that a little bit wrong. But and a quick combo stack character with Tao. All in all, these characters are quite similar. You have different moving speeds, different life and shields. This one actually has armor instead of shield, so he regenerates this via his abilities and stuff. All the others have shield, while also various levels of health. Now, the game itself also comes with a wide variety of weapons, as you can see, and the classification of weapons at times is adventurous. Let's say adventurous. I have not unlocked everything here with the main character either, but you kind of have, swords. You have something that is called injectors, launchers, sniper rifles, shotguns, pistols, even though a shuriken, a pistol, debatable, but then again, the weapons are all different, unique in their own kind of little features, so we leave that there. Submachine guns, rifles, and well, this is all weapons. And in addition to the skills the characters can pick up at the end of every level, there is also occult scrolls that can be found either as enemy drops or from various side missions, walls and things like that, and also curses. So this gives the whole thing a little bit more pep, but also makes the whole playthrough a little bit more unpredictable and gives this game actually a huge replay value. Now, taking this into consideration, the game also has a quick little tutorial which shows you the basics of the game. And the nice thing about this is, if you are playing with multiple people, you can always say, hey, I want a new archive, so I want to play from the beginning. And let's do that very, very quickly. They explain you a few things here in the tutorial. So cross the canyon, head to the inn for the meeting. Perfectly fine. So we are heading to the inn. Now you see here enemy spawns. I have yet to see a spawn like this in-game, and of course, I'm missing here perfectly. There's also the dash with shift, which I did there already, which gives you the option to quickly run into any direction, forward, backwards, or to the sides, and is a very, very neat feature. As said, I have yet to see any of the enemies spawn like this in-game. They usually do spawn off-screen when they come into play, or are already there. It doesn't really matter. In the meantime, it is a fun little experience, kind of just to crush enemies. Now, let's see, they are now explaining here one of the primary abilities of this character, which is the energy, or press E to use the skill. E and Q is your E for your primary, Q for your secondary skill, but that will also be explained later on. And okay, there we go, shot in the head. Now, I just picked up a cavalry, which is another weapon. This initial weapon, the foundry, is the one you always have. It's kind of your sidearm. You can carry 2 weapons. You have different ammo types, 3 different ammo types for 3 different types of weapons. So this one is normal ammo, then you have large ammo and special ammo. Pretty much self-explanatory. Now, of course, there is more enemies coming. I have seen some coming out of the ground, so that is in the game, and not solely for the purpose of the thing. I hate this gun, by the way. And as you can see, I'm hitting jack shit at the moment. Now, a skill required special release is the Q to use the skill. That is the poison grenade of this character, which is super neat. There's nothing else here. It's kind of just a little bit the explanation of how to get to the inn. And let's jump in here. You have the dialogue here to the beginning. Crown Prince, what is the mission this time? Uncle Bao, it is said that demonic aura has appeared at the Longing Tomb in Dragon's Peak. The chaos is spreading uncontrollably. What? It's nothing. If that's all, I'll leave. Now, new adventure, so for the first time they chuck you right in. Take this jade pendant, it should be useful for you. Now, you do have a few other things here to figure out, but yeah, let's kind of jump in here to see a few things. At the moment, I cannot use that, as it also pops up there. Need to activate the talent arm support. That is what Essence is for. While playing the game, you basically earn 2 different currencies. One is coppers, that is what you use for buying stuff in-game, and the other one is essence, that is what you use to upgrade your character afterwards. You see them in the top right corner. Now, we are kind of jumping in here, only having the foundry for now as a weapon, and with that we are moving in. Let me very, very quickly get through this level, if I may, just to make this a quick little progression. That one should be dead, and that one gets shot in the head as well. Hi! And yeah, they are definitely doing some camping around. Now, this would be one of the things I could be breaking open if I had that skill. This is a totally fresh character, as you have seen, so I don't really have the opportunity for that. Ooh, that is one of my favorite weapons, as this pistol has carried me through a lot of runs. Now, scorching rounds, weapon 1. I thought it told me the name somewhere. I could be wrong. Now, for the skill system, after each level, you get one of these golden goblets. You hit the golden goblet, ascension determine the direction of growth of this adventure. Level 3 Ascend have powerful additional effects. Reasonably matching ascensions, occult scrolls, and weapons can help you get further. Exactly. Now, none of that is so helpful, but I'm taking the Energy Blade. As said, it's a buff, debuff kind of thing to go through. Now, let me see if we actually get to find 2 of the special characters. Okay. There, they just broke my shield. And this is a cavalry. Not particularly the gun I'm looking for, but as long as I don't have anything else, I'm going to take this. So it is pretty much different types of enemies you encounter. So there is nothing too fancy, nothing too innovative here. Though it's super fun to play around with that and just have a little bit of fun. Okay, for some reason my whatchamacallit, my recharge of the abilities are rather slow, but as said, I am used to a little bit a leveled up character, so things are a little bit different there. Now, different gun, I take that. You also can find these type of golden chests. They do a lot of different things. In this kind of case, it's one where you say, hey, over your life, you get more max HP, or you get more shield. Both of which is not a bad idea. I prefer the shield overall, because more shield means I can do, can take more damage, and it recharges, so it's basically temporary HP, while HP I only can recover with the buns that you can find. Now, here we have again a choice. In this kind of case, I'm going for the corrosion damage, as I do have a corrosion weapon, so this makes sense. Now let me see. Here is one of the 2 special characters I was looking for, which is the Paddler. Now, the Paddler offers you a variety of guns to purchase, and also health, ammunition, and grenade supply. Basically supply for the secondary ability. I have yet to see a situation where you run out of that, but it might be when you start out anew, because later on you buy a lot of stuff that kind of increases that. But he has nothing where I'm saying, hey, I absolutely need that, so I leave that be. As for that, I will find or see how far we can pull this, and if not, we'll see where we end up. I'd say let's go ahead and see if I can find one of the other characters that we are still missing for the whole show and tell. Well, now we actually have found the craftsman character here. The craftsman, highly skilled craftsman that can enhance weapons or refresh weapons, Jiminy inscription. Now, we don't have Jiminy inscriptions here yet, but we have these kind of weapons. You can also see with these weapons, Scorching Rounds and Aura of Venom up here, you have the different plus types. There is a few more things that come later to play where there's a little more things going on. But just seeing it that, hey, that has a +2, let's add it to a +3. That means you get some more damage. Of course, it costs money that I don't have at the moment. There is also weapons here. Later on, you get an ability where you can basically salvage these weapons and turn them into, some coppers to use later on. But that is not what we have at the moment. So let me see. Elemental shield in this kind of case. And moving forth, this is the last level before we kind of would come up to the boss. So I'm not too sure if we actually make it to the boss, because for the most part it doesn't really matter too much. Ooh, piercing flame. That's a nice gun. But not in the current configuration, but under usual circumstances I would totally take that one. Okay, get rid of that. There we go, that works. And moving on here. Okay, I have neither apparently grenades nor the other one. So a thing where I don't really have problems with later on seems to be an issue early game. Not that I can remember that, but I'm very, very happy to have a look through this as we are kind of going through here. That works. Okay, that's the horses here, which ow, they hurt. Yeah, this is the way to kind of go through. Would you mind holding still? There we go. Not cooperating with me in the slightest. Give a random score. We don't have that. Money is the answer. Do we have the life? No, I kind of want to only give out the mana to see flowing time, remaining cooldowns, 1 on hit triggers every 2 seconds. So we get faster cooldowns. Cool. I'm more than happy in taking that. Oh, triple back. That is actually not too shabby. At least not for now. Even though I have a little bit of feeling that we will have to use that up right from the get-go. Okay. Ow! Those enemies are rude. They hurt. Okay, that's another minus. So yeah, fighting there is very, very tricky. Ouch. Okay, ouch and ouch and ouch. Everyone that kind of can do vast things of long distance at the moment is not very helpful. But also the other thing is everyone that is kind of ending up dead is helpful to us. So that goes. Okay. That's a minus on the horse. Oh, I found a healing thing. That one's dead. Ouchin! Okay, that's not going too well here. But just for the intensity of how these things go. And we survived that. Perfect. I take this. And the reason why I'm leaving the Scorching around behind is because corrosive damage. And the sniper here is also one that would have been very, very nice in the beginning. But that is kind of what we're dealing with now. Now, we are up versus the first boss. This is also something to take into consideration. These games have stages where you fight bosses. And these boss fights are not easy, let's put it this way. I was looking, but it made sense. Yeah, that's fine. But I will be buying the Bon here, especially because while there's the triple take situation, you have the chance of 2 random bosses when you run out here. So there is, in the first stage, there's a golem, and there is this guy. I usually would say it's a monkey, but yeah, Lu Wu is the name. And he is having a mix between close quarter and range attacks that he is using. So yeah, taking him down. He is retreating at times up there. Roaring, bringing out some yeah, of those bugs. And yeah, triple take is the one that kind of got me here, which at the moment is maybe the only way how we can defeat that boss. But then again, I don't know, because that was the third one. Even though this occult scroll is reducing my life, so I'm not too sure. But he is stuck on the piler there. There we go. So we got this guy down, which is very, very helpful. Dual edge, a difficult one to take. For the moment, I'm more than happy to say, hey, screw that, I'm happy to take this one. Illusion, that might be the better option. Fire, yes, take that. And let's move on. You have 3 different regions where you can travel to. There is, between every region, you have the option to say, hey, I'm going to save here and I come back to the game later, which is also a very, very nice little thing. Now, let's see how far we can push it, but I also kind of think without any level ups, we are pretty much on the maximum where we can go and what we actually can achieve. But the thing is, if we can push things a little bit further, why not? Oh yeah, we were burned by him, we were burning, and that killed us. Things happen, things happen. But it is a roguelite, so I'm not surprised about things like this. Dying is part of the game. Now, you get Soul Essence, as I said beforehand. With this Soul Essence, you can go here into the talent tree. Uncle Bob, wake up. What happened? It's just the art of soul regeneration. Remember the Jade Pendant I gave you some time ago? That Jade Pendant is able to connect you to your vitality, helping you to refine and enhance your soul essence. Talent is an important growth mechanic for heroes. Consuming soul essence can permanently strengthen your abilities. Killing enemies can absorb soul essence. Refining soul essence upgrades talents and strengthens heroes' attributes. These talents can be enhanced. Click for more info. Yeah. Exploration. Gain the ability to break glowing cracks and access the vault. Complete dangerous challenges to earn occult scrolls more often. Will be retained. You can refine soul essence in talent page. Now, the thing about this is, check the level rewards. Also, each level you unlock, you get also a reward, which is kind of nice. So 3 of the characters in here are behind those, which is very, very neat and gives you there the option. And you kind of get a couple of points here. Now, exploration, this is about the vaults, the purple cracks I showed you earlier. Then you also have all those different enhancements and stuff like that here. Arsenal Raider. It's all very, very nice to have maximum HP, maximum shield. So this gives and enhances your character. Kind of just go ahead. Let's just take that, confirm that, yes. And yeah, you also get the screen in the end about all the things you have unlocked, which now gives you there the option to double check these. Now, as for the unlocks, as you can see, there is way less unlocked than you have seen on the other character. And that also shows just that there is progression being made. It is slowed down a little bit, but gives you the option of replayability. Now, as for what I said, you have only this little cat in the beginning, but there is up to 5 heroes that are available. So you have different options, different builds. Also, the ascensions you get from each chest in the end are randomized, so you don't even have to deal with these or you don't even deal with the same build every time, which can be very, very tricky. So you maybe also have a run that is doomed from the start, from the get-go. But it happens, and I do like these types of games as they give you the option to discover different play styles and what kind of is best for you. Now, so as for the current game, which is the summer update, it's still an early access game, but they are very, very active. They do have, as you can see here, a big update every season so far, and there is still something coming up. I mean, the next one is the lounge. So far you have 3 main levels. They want to bring another main level, another hero, and the final boss. For the lounge, a campaign, new weapon, new occult scrolls. That is the kind of thing. But you can see they have been working on stuff since 4. New hero, new weapon, new monsters, occult scroll, new level, other updates, new random boss, new level, other updates. Again, not a new hero here, but in spring we had again a new hero, new random boss, new vault. And here we also a new hero, new random boss, new weapons, talents 2.0. So we had an upgrade in the talent tree. I have not kind of explained that because it doesn't make that big of a difference if you are a new player. And new occult scrolls, and well, in fall the launch of the game is announced. So far I kind of think it is a game I personally enjoy a lot, and I come back to the game here once in a while and play it myself, as I do enjoy this little game, as it is just something to quick jump in, shoot a couple of faces, and get out just to have some quick fun. But you also can bury a few hours in the game with friends, just have a wee bit of go at it and enjoy what the game is throwing at you. Now, one of the things you also kind of have to take into consideration when playing that, you have different difficulties. And no, I have yet to get to Nightmare myself. And yeah, it's something interesting. It is something interesting. I mean, I would like to see what that is all about, but I guess this will take some time until I'm better at the game. Now, I hope you enjoyed what I had to say about that. If you have further questions either to the game or the other things I'm doing, you will find the links to my Twitch in the description. I'm usually there at least 4 to 5 times a week, usually around 9 GMT. Now, as apart from that, I would say thank you all so much for being here, listen to my rambling, and I hope you may have found a new game you like. Maybe it was just for information, but one way or another, if you liked it, please feel free to subscribe, leave a like, maybe leave a comment, or share it if you really liked it and someone you may know would like to have a look at the game. So at that point, thank you all so much for being here, and as always, play it nice and keep your claws retracted. I'll see you all the next time.